Welcome back, Cancer. This is going to be your reading for March, but it's also a timeless reading, so whenever you come across it, that's when it's meant for you. We're going to do your oracles first. You have unique well-being, rising inner strength, and animal soul guardians. You have love, Sea Star, and build. Experiencing mindfulness through an everyday act. All intelligent tentacles. And snake encircles the moon. Okay, so first off, snake encircles the moon. This is a card about feeling like things are a little turbulent at the moment. And it's about taking refuge in the resources that we have available to us at the moment. For all intelligent tentacles, he has one tentacle that is kind of being strangled and it's about to be cut off. And the thing about him, though, is that he's able to regrow it back. So it's kind of about trust that your body knows what it's doing and pretend you know nothing and notice how that expands your curiosity and your perception. And it's also about trusting ourselves. It's also about getting out of our own head and kind of calming our nervous system. So let's look into your past. You have Ace of Cups. Your present, which your present could also be March, so it would be a little bit in the future, but it could be your current situation or your situation in March. So what is the present energy looking like? You have the Justice and Strength. Okay. You might be feeling a little bit vulnerable, but the thing you don't see is that things are balancing out behind the scenes. What is your future? You have the Tower and the Five of Swords. Some kind of conflict that you're currently going through is going to have a shakeup. Some situation that is giving you some kind of stress is going to have an unexpected change. What is the Five of Swords? Yeah. Growth and fear. So there's definitely going to be something that you've been in your head about, scared of. There's going to be growth in that area unexpectedly. Let's see how. Will it tell us how? How will this growth come about? How will this change? Oh, beautiful. Oh my goodness, beautiful. Okay. The Six of Swords and the Nine of Cups. You're going to be moving away from something. You could be going in a different direction from your current situation. Choosing to go in a different direction. And that's going to bring you, or just moving on from a situation in general, that's going to bring you the fulfillment you're looking for, the happiness. It's going to make you be able to celebrate with your family. Can you clarify this Ace of Cups? We didn't talk about the past. That's kind of odd to me. It's almost like something that maybe could be something that maybe you don't want to talk about, something that happened in the past with someone. Yeah, with the Seven of Cups, Page of Cups, the Magician, either you or someone was maybe being indecisive. Yeah, this is kind of making me think of, you might be dealing with a Pisces in this situation, Cancer. You might be dealing with the Pisces. They may have been a little indecisive about maybe collaborating with you or kind of opening their heart to you. They may have been a little bit wishy-washy energy. They could have been indecisive about what kind of collaboration they want to do with you. But definitely it involves someone else, and you or this person being indecisive. And I feel like it was them, and I feel like it could have been a Pisces. It doesn't have to be, but it could have been a Pisces. I say that because Pisces, this was their energy in the reading I just did for them. This was their exact energy. So, okay. Could have been a new relationship you had, or maybe they were in a new relationship. Could have been about something that you guys wanted to start maybe new together, or an experience you wanted to have new together. In the present moment, though, you're definitely trying to rise your inner strength in this situation. You're definitely trying to remain strong. Let's look into your hope, fears, and reality. What's your hope? The Emperor. You hope to gain some kind of control in this situation, or get some kind of control. You feel like maybe things are out of control at the moment. What's your fear? That Five of Swords and that Justice. Okay. The let's get the reality. It's interesting because that's, one second. I want to get some clarifications. What is this Five of Swords? Faith. Gotcha. And what's the Justice? Protection. Okay, so you fear, your fear is that you're not able to maybe gather the strength or gather the faith that this would work out. You fear either you or someone being maybe defensive. You fear something the issue not balancing. For example, the future of it balancing is with this situation that you're dealing with. You fear it not working out, but it looked like before that it is working out because you had growth. There's going to be some progress in the situation, but you fear not being able to have the faith through this conflict. Let's clarify more about this protection, and that's why this hope and being able to control the situation. You hope to have this control because you do fear that you won't be able to have the faith. What is the protection about, Spirit? What are we protecting? What are we being? You had the Empress, the Queen of Wands, and the King of Swords. You might worry that you won't be able to take care of yourself, or you might worry you won't be able to, you definitely worry about not having the confidence, you worry about not being able to take care of yourself, and you worry about Um, not being able to, it's like, have a clear head about this. Oh, because it's the lack of the faith. Gotcha. Yeah, it's just, you fear you won't be able to have the confidence to take care of yourself, or not the confidence to take care of yourself, but you fear you'll lack the confidence, you fear you'll lack the faith, that you fear you won't be able to take care of yourself, and you fear something about your mental state. You fear something about your mental state here. Not being able to make clear and concise decisions. Maybe you fear your mental state declining. Yes, because you do have rising inner strength. So maybe you fear you won't be able to have this faith and this strength through this very difficult situation that you're dealing with. What's the reality with the Magician? What's the reality? It's good news. The Star and Temperance. So something that you hope for that will balance out will be coming into the physical. It will manifest, because the Magician's about manifestation. The Star is about that hope that you fear you don't have or won't be able to have. More hope is definitely coming in. More peace is coming in regards to this situation. The reality is that it's okay. That it's safe to be, that it's safe to have hope. Let's look at your strength, weakness, and advice for the final part of this reading. What is the strength? The strength. Whoa. The things that you fear you won't have, ironically, is your strength. That's maybe why you fear you'll lose it. Okay, that makes sense. You are good at taking care of yourself. You are good at having control. In regards to this situation balancing out, you have more control than you think. And there are things that you can do for yourself to gain this peace. It's almost like saying, because remember earlier I said you fear not having these things. The thing, and Spirit's saying, look, these are actually your strengths. The things you fear you won't be able to have, these are the things that you're good at, naturally good at. That could be why you fear losing them. They're just very important to you because you know they're your strengths. Or is just Spirit saying, like, look, don't have no fear, because these are things, the things you fear losing are just, it's just something that you are very strong in. It's just kind of a part of you. What's your weakness? The Queen of Swords. The Nine of Swords. The weakness is you have a lot of fears. You have a lot of being up all night, reflecting on, you reflect a lot on your fears and like emotional turmoils. a lot of anxiety, a lot of worry, a lot of grief, a lot of depression. That's kind of um, the weakness that you have. But you do have the ability to trust your body to, exactly like this was saying. You're kind of in like this hard situation, but you do have the ability to experience mindfulness through an everyday act and build this faith back up, this love, to rise your inner strength. You do have this ability. It's actually the fears, the worries, the anxieties, the depression that's holding you down. That's preventing you from seeing clearly. Let's get some advice now for this. What advice do you have for Cancer? The Seven of Pentacles. They want you to look at why you're not, they want you to look at why you're kind of avoiding making a decision. Maybe the decision to have faith. What is it that is causing you to maybe look at the fear? They're wanting you to take inventory on maybe even your current places that you look to find sanctuary, and that could be you look to find safety in maybe indecisiveness, or you look to find safety in the fears, the worries, the anxieties. Maybe it's something that it helps you feel it's like you're scared to have hope, you're scared to have faith, and having these fears, worries, anxieties is almost like your safety net, so you don't have, expectations, and you don't disappoint yourself almost. There's a sense of needing to look at why we're keeping ourselves up at night and reflecting so much on our grief, our worries, our anxieties, and why we're not allowing ourselves to have more peace. Any other advice? There's something needing to be healed here with that. It's almost like, look at why you're unable to commit to something. The High Priestess. Why you're unable to commit to that intuition, to that inner knowledge of yourself, the trusting yourself. It's almost like the advice is definitely connect to your intuition more, connect to your heart center, connect to that hope, connect to that faith a little bit more, connect to that love a little bit more, connect to your inner strength for sure, and experience more mindfulness through your everyday. Find more peace, allow yourself to find more peace, because for some reason you're not allowing yourself to calm down, and you need to ask yourself, why are you not allowing yourself to calm down? What is it that's preventing you? Why are you worried to? Is it because you fear you'll lose control if you do? But the thing is, calming down and going to our center will actually help us gain more clarity on making the decisions we need to make. So that's the advice that I'm feeling for you, and kind of what you're going to be going through in the month of March. I hope this helps you, Cancer, and I will be doing a pick a card reading at the end of once I'm done with all the zodiacs, and that's where I lay a few cards out and you pick the card that your eye looks at first, because that our eyes have our own intuition. A lot of our body our bodies, like our eyes, even have its own intuition. So even trusting that, learning to trust that, could even help you. Maybe pick a cards would help you. You know, doing a few pick a cards, and every time you pick the card using your own intuitive eye, it always works out. It always picks the right one. And you'll look at the other ones and be like, man, if I had picked the other ones, those wouldn't have been right. My eye does have its own intuition. I can trust my own body. You know, that might be something, a practice that might help you. Okay. So thank you so much for being here, Cancer. I hope this helps, and I hope to see you again in our next reading. Thank you.